Hey, what are you listening to?
Oh, hi. I'm listening to Barbie and the Secret Doors song I've Got Magic.
Wait, the Barbie movies?
Yeah, I love them so much. It's really good.
Aren't those just like silly animated cash grabs?
I mean, that's one way to view it, but I actually see them as a form of empowerment for young kids.
How so?
Let's discuss.
The Barbie animated movies use fantasy elements to empower young girls. Let's look specifically at two Barbie movies' use of female main characters and impactful messaging. Barbie Ftopia came out in 2005 and follows a wingless fairy named Alina, who goes on a journey to save her meadow from a strange sickness. Along the way, Alina makes friends and encounters obstacles created by an evil fairy named Laverna. The ending message of the film is, "What makes you different makes you special." Some specific scenes that really highlight this message are:
You know you have the rainbow in your eyes. That's a sign you're destined for great things.
Yeah, right. I'm different, that's all. Not great.
You might be surprised.
Azura's supposed to be the one seeing Dahlia, not me. She's a guardian fairy, and I'm nothing. I don't have a chance. I don't need your wings, Laverna!
Please, you needn't bow down to me. I'm the one who has come to thank all of you for your bravery and for your willingness to sacrifice for others.
Oh, thank you, but we just did what we had to do. We weren't trying to be heroes.
Exactly, but you are. Especially you, Alina. You may not need a gift, but you still deserve one. Thank you, Alina.
Beyond these clips being integral to telling the story, they reinforce the idea that you don't need to be like everybody else. Alina is strong because she is unique. It takes some time for her to realize this, but once she does, she gains the power to fight back against Laverna and save the day. Many movies have messages that remind viewers to be themselves in order to overcome adversity. But the way Fairytopia uses fantasy to reinforce this message speaks more to children. In Alison Gopnik's article, "The Real Reason Children Love Fantasy," published on Slate magazine, she writes, "Children may have such an affinity for the imaginary just because they are so single-mindedly devoted to finding the truth, and because their lives are protected in order to allow them to do so. For children, fantasy is a way of discovering the world on their own terms." Children intrinsically know Fairytopia isn't real, but the movie's fantastical setting allows them to dream of a magical future. Since the film is predominantly led by a female cast, young girls can place themselves into the shoes of the characters even more. Bandura's social cognitive theory of mass communication explains how media can impact viewers' beliefs and perceptions of reality, which can in turn affect their behavior at an individual and social level. This especially applies to children who are actively learning about the world through what they're watching. Zora Ann Woodsmall and Sarah C. Hare looked at this idea in their study called "Gender Through the Lens of Children's Film" and concluded that animated films are a popular media outlet for children, which is why this study highlights the impact that these skewed representations can have on children. By having Alina be the hero of the movie, young girls watching are given representation that they don't normally have in animated films. In fact, Woodsmall and Hare's study of 150 top-grossing films, released in 1991 through 2020, found that the overwhelming majority of films, 81.3%, focused on male lead characters, and out of the 150 films, exactly 75 passed and 75 failed the Bechdel test. Originating in the mid-1980s, the Bechdel test evaluates a text's inclusion and representation of female characters. The criteria for the test are: 1. It has to have at least 2 women in it, who 2. Talk to each other about something, 3. Besides a man. Although only half of the animated films included in the study passed the Bechdel test, almost all of the Barbie movies do. In Barbie Fairytopia, it would be easier to count the number of times a man is shown having a conversation than a woman, just because it happens so often. Alina is shown surrounded by equally powerful women, and from them, she learns to believe in herself. In the case of Barbie Ftopia, fantasy and empowerment work successfully hand in hand. Barbie and the Diamond Castle from 2008 manages to accomplish a similar task. The movie starts with Barbie and her friend Teresa telling Barbie's sister Stacy a story. The fairy tale is about two girls, Liana and Alexa, who love to sing. When they find out the Diamond Castle, which is the birthplace of music, is in danger, they have to go on an adventure to save it, or else music will be gone forever. The movie ends with a reminder that friendship is the true treasure. A couple of scenes that reinforce this message and that I found particularly empowering are:
Give me the mirror. The mirror, now.
I don't think so. Thank you for releasing the dogs. You'll free the gentleman next.
Free 'em? I'm gonna eat some.
Those boys? They'll give you indigestion. We have to stop them. But how? We're going to climb up. Together. I believe it's here.
How can you believe what you don't see?
Sometimes what's real is something you can't see. What if... Melody's song is the key! What? No! Make it stop!
These clips highlight how, through their friendship, Liana and Alexa find power. When they believe in themselves and uplift each other, they're able to save the day. Barbie Ftopia shows that individual strength is important, but Barbie and Diamond Castle shows that group strength is equally necessary. Although both movies show strength differently, they both highlight the importance of fantasy in storytelling. Similar to Ftopia, Diamond Castle integrates fantasy into the entire movie, allowing the story to be told in a unique way. Since the songs are magical, viewers are shown visually how powerful voices can be. In a psychology and action report, the author wrote that a study of 476 North American children's programs found female characters were twice as likely to solve problems using magic, while males were more likely to solve problems using science, technology, engineering, math, or their physicality. Even though magic is present in a lot of the Barbie movies, I'd argue that the films show magic in a nuanced way. The film's fantastical elements are important to the plot, but they don't solve the issues. For example, the necklaces Liana and Alexa wear stop Lydia's musical mind control, but the magic only works because they have such a strong bond of friendship. Additionally, in the end of the film, it's only by coming together to sing that Liana and Alexa are able to banish Lydia away. The magic helped them, but it was not the reason they succeeded. Basically, the use of fantastical elements enhances the story, while the empowering message still remains. This strong female friendship provides important representation for young girls watching. A 2004 study done by Monica L. Ward titled "Wading Through the Stereotypes: Positive and Negative Associations Between Media Use and Black Adolescents' Conceptions of Self" found that identifying with characters that have the same identities in media leads to higher self-esteem. The Barbie movies provide young viewers with tons of different female characters they can identify with and emulate as a source of power. Barbie Ftopia and Barbie and the Diamond Castle are just two of the 43 animated Barbie movies that include representation of strong female characters and impactful messages in order to empower young viewers. Even though we've grown up, we can still learn a lot from these stories.
Whoa, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that they could be so empowering. Maybe I'll show my future daughter a Barbie movie.
Yes, that's great. That's exactly what I wanted you to get out of them. Animated movies really offer so much for young kids. Well, I gotta go now. Bye.
Aw.
Can you take me there?
Forget it. Your cub's gone for good.
Fine, don't show me. I'll find her myself.